Chancellor Wiener, President and Vice Chancellor Carr, Chair Antonio, Dr. Keith, distinguished guests and participants, fellow students, families, friends, it is a great honor for me to address you today on behalf of the graduating engineering students of 2022. It would be a shock to no one if I were to say the graduating class of 2022 has had an academic journey like never before. But at last, no more Moodle quizzes that crash right before submission. No more COL exams that may or may not be proctored. And no more teacher asking to open the camera while you just woke up for your 8:45 Zoom class. I would like to applaud you all in the room. Congratulations, you have made this happen. La pandémie de la COVID-19 fut un événement ayant bouleversé notre vie quotidienne, nous forçant à continuer nos études depuis notre domicile et transformant notre vie universitaire de façon drastique. Néanmoins, la coopération de tous et chacun a permis que nous puissions poursuivre notre apprentissage malgré les restrictions sanitaires imposées. I would like to thank all of the professors here today, as well as the one online or at their place, who gave an enormous effort in providing remotely available courses under short notice for students to learn from their homes. A personal shout out to Joey Paquette, who professor in computer science department, who during the pandemic has been a tremendous contributor to Concordia Engineering's Discord, partaking in daily student discussion and supporting its communities during these difficult times. Thank you to the chair, dean, governing department body for the accommodations provided during the pandemic, giving us flexibility and peace of mind when making key decisions regarding our academic journey. Thank you to the academic advisors for answering those countless emails and phone calls from us, coming from all across the globe, I suppose. Finally, this list would not be complete without thanking all of our parents, friends, loved ones that have supported us throughout our sleepless study nights and final submissions. This would not have been possible without you. On this amazing day, some of us may be graduating on time, so to speak, while others, for various reasons, may have taken a little bit longer. My journey began 7 years ago, in 2015, as a software engineering student. It was my father who encouraged me to reach as high as I could in university, but I wasn't as motivated at the time. That same year, my dad passed away. After my first semester, it was a shock to my family and I. After his passing, I dropped all of my classes, put my studies on hold, and found work as a web developer to support my family financially. I found success in what I did, but I was never satisfied at the thought I wasn't yet done with school. I slowly completed classes part-time in the following years, but it was only when the pandemic came around that I became determined to finish what I had initially started. Today, I completed a computer science degree as a full-time student while working my full-time job. I have to say, if my dad was in this room, much like many of your close ones, I know he would be proud to know I made it through to the end. There may be no greater joy than sharing this accomplishment with the people that love you most. And as we head down from these walls, I urge you to cherish these moments. They will most definitely become one of the most memorable times of your life. I'll stay brief by sharing a saying my dad would always tell me in my early childhood. Try, try, try. Fail, fail, fail. Adjust, adjust, adjust. And today I'd like to share this with you as well. Try. Even with the slightest chance of success you may have, just try. A famous paper salesman by the name of Michael Scott once said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Wayne Gretzky. Maybe at one point, you were afraid to do something great. And I want to tell you today, do not underestimate the potential you hold within yourself. You're built different. You survived the hall bathrooms, so. Fail, and I'm not joking, really fail. Celebrate those failures. I'll tell you something, life does not have a GPA, so don't expect to get an F whenever you mess up. The only limit to your own progression is yourself. And to be perfect means to no longer evolve. There is so much left to learn out of this world that we cannot afford to stop where we are at right now. And it is during your lowest points that you learn the best about yourself. Finally, adjust. And adjust your approach. The world has countless possibilities. The degree you now hold in our hands, such as me, well, not right now, but it doesn't define in any way who we will be in society. It is rather the knowledge we've gained and the connections we've made along the way. This day does not mark the end of our growth, but instead the beginning of our flourishing in the real world. Try, fail, adjust. Our world has yet to run out of opportunities to improve. And it's up to us to learn from these situations in order to adjust its trajectory for the better. Chers gradués de Concordia, alors que nous croisons la ligne d'arrivée, j'aimerais vous encourager à découvrir la meilleure version de vous-même. Our potential is up there. So let us reach new heights, because we must. Never before seen by the people before us. And I look forward to the impact our generation will have in the world of tomorrow. Sur ce, félicitations. Congratulations, Concordia Engineering and Computer Science class of 2022. Merci.
Thank you for your truly inspirational remarks. I know that if your dad were here, he'd be truly proud of you. Congratulations, and I think you're going far.